Hey y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex, the Creative Llama. If you see that red live box right there, that means I'm live. But if you don't see it, you are just catching the replay. Y'all, we're going to use this month's club. I finally got it in. I was supposed to get it in before the first, but that didn't happen. But this is what we're going to use today. So comment the word August and I will send you the supply list for everything I'm using, including the cutouts. But let me get this shared into the broadcast channel. If you're not part of the broadcast channel, right down here where it has the pinned comment where it says comment August, open that up and then join the broadcast channel because I do notify y'all when I'm live over in there. Just because sometimes Facebook doesn't always send out the notifications. So I do try to send it over in there for y'all. So get that shared in there and then let me get back. Hi, Stephanie. Hello. So we are going to create some pumpkins. We're gonna attempt and we're gonna see what this turns out to be. I was inspired by somebody else. I've actually had these cutouts. I purchased these cutouts a long time ago and I've been dying to use them. And so now we're gonna do it, okay? So we're gonna get to painting. We are gonna paint the base of them in the color vanilla, okay? And then we're gonna paint the stem in espresso. So when you comment August, all of the supply list, everything I'm using will be in there. Hi, Debbie Cash. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Hello, Barbara and Miss Lee. Hello, hello, hello. Y'all, if you do not have this color, vanilla, you need it. I know I say that every time I use it, but you really do because it's gorgeous. Hi, Missy. It is the club, Miss Diane. It sure is. It sure is, my friend. Hi, Tanya. Or Tanya. I don't know if it's Tonya or Tanya. I'm pretty sure it's Tanya. Hi, Pam. Hi, Carol. All right, so let's get this color on here. And then we'll do both pumpkins. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but we're going to see. But we are going to use color of the month. I did get that today as well, and it's a beautiful color, y'all. It's right here. It is gorgeous. Now, I will say, if you're from Texas, it reminds me kind of UT color, which, if y'all don't know, I went to Texas A&M. So, you know, burnt orange is not our favorite, but that color is gorgeous. Hi, Kimmy. Hi, Rhoda. Hi, Janice. So, how is everybody doing? What did y'all do this weekend? I missed y'all. I meant to come live last night, but it just didn't happen. But I will be live every day until Friday this week. I promise. I promise, I promise, I promise. All right. So, getting this on here, let's get this nice and covered and let's dry it and let's see if it needs another coat. I know, they're so cute. Our staycation was so fun, Miss Lynette. We had a blast. We had so much fun. I sat in the pool, and the second day we had like chairs right by the lazy river. So we did the lazy river quite a bit the second day. Oh no, Miss Diane, are you okay? You crafted for a show. I know, Miss Denise. Denise, do me a huge favor. Make sure you're in the broadcast channel, okay? Because for some reason, this is no longer working, or it is working for some people, or who knows. So to get part of the broadcast channel, right down here where it says comment August and that pinned comment, open up the message and join that channel. It's just a one-way messaging system. And I tried to send a notification in there when I go live, just because sometimes Facebook doesn't always notify everybody. I went to the Cowboy Stadium. Oh, how fun, Janice. I taught my granddaughter. Ooh, that's fun, Lee. Hi, Victoria. In fact, I haven't seen any. Miss Denise, that might be why. I have food on my lungs. Oh, my goodness, Miss Diana. I'm so glad you're doing better now. That's so scary. All right, so that looks pretty good. I'm not going to do another coat because the majority of this is silk screen, right? So this doesn't need to be absolutely perfect. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Donna. So our keyword is August. And y'all check out this color of the month. So this is called Cozy. And it's like a shimmer, copper, orangish, perfect for fall. It's a shimmer, so I'm really excited to use that tonight. That looks pretty good, so I'm going to throw that away. But, and as always, I always ask y'all this, what did y'all have for dinner tonight? I am making little homemade Chipotle bowls, and I'm excited about it because they are delicious. All right, so we're going to go in with espresso, and we're going to paint the stems. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I am going to add like a little ribbon bow action to this. So, ooh, well, maybe not like that, but it's okay. We're going to cover it up with a bow. So we're not going to stress about it. Seafood salad, yum. Even though I'm not a seafood fan. Steak and butter noodles. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Victoria, have you started? You're a teacher, right, Victoria? I want to say if I remember correctly. Or you work in a school. One of the two. I could have sworn. I really hope I'm not making that up. That'd be bad. Sloppy Joe's. Yes, okay. Have you started back to school yet? My best friend starts back tomorrow. Tomorrow's their first day. And she is stressed to the max. Because she's in charge of transportation. She's not a teacher, or she is a teacher, but she is like a instructional coach, and so she is stressed to the max because she's in charge of like dismissal and all of that, and it's craziness. Kids come back next week. How nice! Cottage cheese and fresh tomatoes. Excuse me. Yum. That's weird, Miss Darlene. That's so odd because I got the message from the broadcast channel. Make sure you're in it. I don't know how else to like. I'm sure not. I know you know, but I guess double check. Dijon salmon with baby potatoes. Ooh, yum, Janelle. I can get down with the baby potatoes and asparagus, not so much the salmon. You started on Monday. Are the kids back, Janice? Hi, Marcy. Okay, so that is completely done. So let's wax these. Let's wax, maybe. I don't know, Miss Stephanie. I'm seeing that too. I have my live pulled up over here and it's doing the same thing for me. There's really not much I can do about it. It might just be, you know, the internet not liking me today. No, the 14th. Okay. Well, at least we've got some time before they come back. I think my best friend had 4 days. And that's not enough time, y'all. Kids started last week here, super early, 114th. Oh my goodness. Linda. Stephanie, it might be my internet or it might just be Facebook. All right, so I'm going to wax. You want to wax anytime you paint a surface. It's not pausing for you. Okay, see, who knows? So it's showing it on my computer that's right here. All right, so we're going to get those covered. We want to wax anytime you paint a surface. And then we are going to take our transfer. So this is the August Club. You do get this transfer, okay? So this one is called Botanical Block Print. You get, we're going to do this later on too. You get 2 paste colors. You get Papaya and Shimmer Harvest. Then you get this thing that's a magnetic sheet display. So these pieces are magnetic and they go together. And it holds, it's a stand that'll hold up your sheet. Or you can make a hanger out of it too. So we might use this with some like cardstock or something too. But I think that's a really neat surface that comes with the club transfer. I know, large classes, ugh, I know. When my friend and I taught kindergarten together, the year before we taught together, she taught kindergarten, and the first day of school, I think she had 35 kindergartners, which in the state of Texas, the limit is 25. And it was like that for the first 2 weeks of school. It was insane. It is a banner. It can be a banner. Yes. And we're going to private school, community school. It's a Native American school. Oh, Victoria, that is so nice. Oh, that sounds wonderful. That sounds really nice as a teacher. All right. Sorry, y'all. Let me get caught up on comments. I was over there yapping my jaw. See, my oven is ready. Hi, Denise. Hi, Kathy. Not pausing for you. Okay. So we're going to peel this off and we're going to fuzz. And we're going to want to fuzz it fairly well. And you can see that it's mainly silkscreen, okay? So I don't want to over fuzz it, because a lot of times when you have transfers that are a lot of silkscreen, what can end up happening is, because where the sticky part is, like where the green part is, you over fuzz it and then it doesn't want to stick to your surface. So try not to over fuzz when you have a large or a transfer with a large amount of silkscreen in it. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. All right, so let's start with the small one. I don't know if we're going to put the wording on there. We might, but I'm going to start with the small one. And I'm just going to kind of figure out where I like it. Do I want that? Do I want both of those? Do I want it this way? Ooh, I kind of like that. Hold on, y'all. Let's do it like this. I've had that fuzz cloth, Miss Diane. I started to move it away or use that one because people don't like my dirty one, which I understand. I just need to throw that in the washer, honestly. I do want to watch you. What happened, Miss Stephanie? Okay, so we're going to go in with our color of the month. This is the color called Cozy. Y'all, this color is so pretty. And we're just going to pull this all the way across. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is gorgeous. Wow. So you can get this color when you add $75 to your cart. It'll unlock it in the cart for you to be able to add it. But be sure to snag it, because once it's gone, y'all, unfortunately. All right, getting this covered. And I'm going to go through. I'm going to pick up all that extra paste that's sitting on top. And we're going to lift this up. I keep looking at the health tune. I know, Miss Missy. I've cut all of them today. I actually ran out of mailers, so those come tomorrow. So I will get those shipped out tomorrow. Hi, Linda. Y'all, look how pretty that is. What do y'all think? I like that. Wow, I'm kind of impressed. That looks really good. All right, let's clean this. So a little bit of water and a board eraser. Doesn't that look good? Okay, we're gonna clean it and then we'll do the other one. But my transfer wants to stick really well. I know this color is gorgeous. If y'all don't have it, if you haven't ordered it, you need to grab it because it is really pretty. Really, really pretty. All right, let me spray this again. I only use the wipe on top before anyone says anything. And then I'm gonna, oh my goodness. It's full of silk screen, so it's moving on me. We just wanna make sure that this is nice and cleaned out. Looks good. We're gonna turn it over and we're gonna clean the back and then we'll dry it off and we'll do the same thing. I like that pumpkin. I do, Missy. When you comment the word August, it is in the message. Just be sure to read the entire message. The link to the cutout is in the message when you comment August. I think you can get both of them for like $12 or $13. So like the big one is like 12.5 inches tall and then the smaller one is 9.5 inches tall. I didn't think they needed to be gigantic. Although if they were big, I think they'd look good too. But let me wipe this off. So, should we, you're welcome, Missy. So my question is, we have the wording, like we have Hello Fall that we can put on here. Or we have welcome, right? Or should we just leave them like this? And now I'm trying to decide, do I want to do this one up and down or on the side? What do y'all think? Should we do the tall pumpkin up and down or side to side? And then we could leave some room. We could leave some room on the side to do the welcome. I don't know. Maybe we do that. Let's do that. Up and down. So match it. Up and down. Up and down is okay. I've asked so many questions, I forget what it is. Okay, so up and down to where it looks like this, or to the side where we have it up and down, up and down. Okay, we'll do up and down. Easy enough. Let's fuzz it, because this guy wants to stick to that table. And I don't know if we're going to use the wording. We might. I haven't decided. We can paint them and then we can see. But I think I might like it with just the design and some bows. Up and down. Okay. All right, let me fuzz this. Y'all, that color is so pretty. I can't get over how pretty that is. Like, look at that. That's gorgeous. Up and down. Okay. Y'all vote up and down. So we will do up and down. All right. Put that there. And kind of get this where I can have the whole thing covered. Okay, this is what we're gonna have to do. Well, let's see how this looks first. Actually, we can leave the top part because we'll put a bow, so it's fine. Y'all, I'm just honestly thinking out loud here. Hi, Dee. I hope you're doing well, my friend. I'm gonna move it over. Try to center the two flowers. I think that looks good. We're gonna push down, making sure there are no air bubbles. And here we go. All right. So we're gonna go back over with the color Cozy. And I know I haven't been on, y'all, but I wanted to tell you, if you've been thinking about becoming a Perks member, you can sign up this month for just $10. It's half off this month. And you get 30% off all of the chalk product, including the club transfer. So if you're not a Perks member yet, sign up because it's amazing. And then I do some extra stuff for my Perks members too. All right, getting this covered. I'm gonna go through, pick up all that extra paste. Oh, Boone says hello. I did not make my shirt. Hi, Tammy. That's okay, Miss D. I'm glad you're here now. I'm so happy you're here. Looks like it would work well. Yes. Oh, there's Tucker too. All right, so there's what we have. So I'm not worried about the top part because I'm going to cover that part up with a bow. So we're not going to worry about it. But if it bothered you, what you could do is just take a paintbrush and y'all just paint it and just fill it in and it should be just fine. Okay. I'm not going to stress about it because we're just going to cover it up with a bow. But let's clean this and then we will do the bow. He does want dinner. He does. Hi, Melinda. How are you? All right. Watching the things you're doing. I know, Victoria. I'm so ready for fall too. I'm ready for cooler weather. Anybody else? Or is it just me? I am absolutely ready for cooler weather. All right. Spray this with regular water. And, you know, lose your board eraser in the process. That's cool too, Alex. Like, what the heck? How do I do this? Is anybody else like me where you just misplace things and want things that you literally just had in your hand? What the heck? I literally just had it. Did it fall? Yeah, it fell. Okay, so I'm not crazy, y'all. It fell. The pumpkin looks awesome as it is. What paste color did you use? and what transfer. Diane, I use the color of the month, Cozy, and I use the club transfer. So you have to be a club member or a designer in order to get this transfer. And then you can get the color when you spend $75 or more on the website. And Miss Diane, you are a Perks member, so you can get the club kit at 30% off, which is awesome. Yes, they're ready. Too much heat all at once, too dry, and too many fires here. Oh my goodness. Denise, you're in Colorado, right? Am I wrong? For some reason, I have it in my head that you're in Colorado. I could be wrong. So I apologize if I am. All right, let's get this clean. Maybe. Wipe up this. Yeah, so yeah. See, that's what I thought. I'm so sorry that y'all are having so many fires. I hope you are safe and your family and friends are safe. All right, go over this one more time. I'm gonna take my towel. Don't look, y'all. I don't think Miss Debbie's here, so she won't be mad at me. But dry this off. And turn it over. We'll dry the front off. We'll put it back on its backer and call it a day. We are, yeah. All right. Lay that down. And then we're going to get out our backer sheet, which I didn't lose this time. Yay me. So there's a yellow side and a white side. You're going to do the white side to the back of the transfer. Maybe. And get it flat. We are safe in all. Oh, good. Okay. Arizona, so many fire. Oh my goodness, y'all. And there it is. Nice and clean for us to use again in the future. Let's pull out our pumpkins and let's dry them. And I don't think, should we add the words or no? Hi, Pamela. Y'all, do me a huge favor. Hit the heart button and make sure you're commenting, because I do a giveaway at the end of my lives and it picks somebody who is commenting. So if you are a silent watcher and you want the opportunity to win something, you can comment. But no pressure. And make sure y'all comment the word August. That will get you the link for the club, for Perks, for the cutouts, all of the things. Is it fall? What? No, the keyword is August. So, I know, isn't it so pretty? So this is the thing. Do we do the words or do we leave it? What do y'all think? Let me lay this over here. Words or no words? Put that there, and then I can kind of start figuring out the bow stitch, the bow situation. I guess in this case, silence is not golden. What? Oh, when you're watching, you like the words. Words, okay. So then that's my next question is, what color do we paint the words? I'm surprised y'all like the words. Okay. Yes, Tanya, I'm going to paint them. I just didn't because I didn't know if we wanted the words or not. So now if you get the cutouts, regardless, you get the wording with it. Should I paint them in espresso, black? I'm going to do like a little messy bow, vanilla. Now, the thing is, the background, the flowering is in vanilla. You don't think that's going to be too much? Vanilla, vanilla. You know what we can do? Let's try this. We'll try it with the Hello Fall, and let's see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like. And then we can go from there. So I'm going to use my little mini sponge brush. I'm going to offload the brush a little bit and just go over this. When you're painting these, be very careful because this one is very delicate. And if you apply a lot of pressure, it will break. You can still use it. Just be careful is all I'm saying. So we're just going to paint this one really quickly and see what the vanilla looks like. I'm afraid it's not going to be bright enough to stand out with the background, but we'll see. But we will see. All right, let me dry this. Ooh, olive green would be pretty. Ooh, eucalyptus. Same color as the Sims. See, Tammy, that's what I was thinking too. You like the natural? You could keep it natural. Okay, so there's what it looks like with the vanilla. It gets lost in it, in my opinion. But what do y'all think? Sage would be pretty. Hi, Dolores. So do y'all see it kind of gets lost? So I don't think that's going to work. Eucalyptus. Even though I'm going to have this dark green in there. Sage. Let's see. I don't want to paint with Shimmer Olive. Shimmer Olive doesn't paint very well. Yeah, another color. That's what I'm thinking too. The thing is I'm going to put this green in here. So I don't know if I want to go too light. Should we go pesto? Same as the stem. Yeah. Okay, maybe we just do the stem color. So if you're doing this and you want to do the green. But I think, you know what? That's what we'll do. We'll try pesto. And then if we still don't like it, you know what we can do is go over it in espresso and call it a day. Let's just try it. We're experimenting here. And we're going to see if we like. So this is the color pesto. Now, I did not put this in the cart link. I thought I was just going to paint them in the brown color, the espresso color. But let's see what this looks like. I didn't do the best job at painting it. But let's check it out and see what y'all think. Okay, let's dry it. It does need another coat, so keep that in mind. So the green does need another coat. I like seeing the options painted. Hi, Connie. I don't know. What do we think? I think it's just the wording is too thin to be seen with that background. What do y'all think? Do y'all like that? You're like, girl, no, don't do it. It's ugly. I hate it. Everybody's gonna have an opinion, which I appreciate y'all telling me your opinion. I do. That's what I'm thinking, Missy. I think it needs to be darker. Like, I like it, but I just think this is it with a second coat. I don't think, yeah, it doesn't pop espresso. That's the darkest green I have. And I really don't want to mix one up. All right, we'll go espresso. We'll go with the original thought. And all of you who said espresso or black, you were right. Okay, let's go in with espresso. Do I have another one of these? Yes. Okay. Well, let's see if this looks any better. Y'all, Boone is literally right outside this window behind the camera, and he's chasing and catching flies. He's living his best life right now. He just caught one, and he is smiling big. He's so proud of himself. What about a piece of burlap behind? You could do that, Rebecca. Absolutely. I just don't want to cover up the background that we put down. But you could totally do that. I like that idea. All right, let's go in with espresso and get this covered. I am doing espresso, Victoria. This is espresso, so this is the dark brown that we have that just came out. We have a lighter brown called Bark, but I am an espresso fan of the color, and it's chef's kiss of beautiful. Darker for sure, so the words pop, yeah. So let's see. And I'm drying it before I put it down on my surface, because a lot of times I forget to do that, and then I color transfer to where I don't want it. All right, so now this is what we have. It's still, I think it's just because the wording is a little thin on this one, but I definitely think it looks better. What do y'all think? Let's do this one. So we'll paint these really quickly. We'll do these in espresso. We'll glue them, and then we'll do our bows, and then we'll be done. Yeah, I agree. It looks better. I wanted the vanilla to work, and I wanted the pesto to work, but it just needs that dark color. So, yeah. Y'all, I've got ideas lined up for y'all this week. I actually have already in the waiting room are 2 projects. We got a Halloween project. Well, one Halloween and one like fall Halloween. So I'm really excited to craft these. And y'all, normally I don't know what I'm doing on my live until about an hour before I go live. So the fact that I have 2 more projects already prepped is like goals. I'm winning. I'm winning at this week so far. Hi, Tammy. How are you? So, and I do have a question for y'all. I have a ton of transfers like Christmas, fall, Halloween. Would y'all be interested in going, and this is something I used to do, going back into the weekly live sales and maybe doing them sales on Wednesday? So first tell me in the comments, do you want to do weekly live sales? You can say yes, weekly. And then tell me what day you want it. We could do Friday, no, not Friday. We could do Sunday or Wednesday. Sundays or Wednesdays. So, you ready for a fall cutout? Girl, I got you. I'm working on it. Yes, weekly. Yes, on Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. And the sales would be, okay, the sales would be like a mixture of cutouts, chalk stuff. Try to change it up every week, but they'll definitely be cutouts probably every single week. Smaller live sales. Okay. And I'm sorry if y'all are getting the keyword for sale. I didn't mean to send that to you. Okay. So it sounds like Wednesdays are a win. And the smaller weekly sales. Hi, Lorna. All right, let's get this dry and then we'll start gluing. I think let's do the bows first. And then we can figure out where to glue the wording. Sunday is good, but I will watch replay. Yeah, you'll be able, so if you can't watch on Wednesdays for the live sales, you'll have a couple of days to shop. It won't just be like you have to be on in order, you know, to get it. So we are using the Club Transfer, and I'm trying to decide what I like. Sales good. Yeah. I need to get back into them, y'all. I've taken a couple months, the last 2 months, like as a break, and I need to get back into the groove of things. Our staycation was a lot of fun. We had a great time. We just spent a lot of time in the pool, just hanging out, relaxing. It was great. We had a great time. All right. I'm just going to cut this. And if we need to cut it down, we can. Don't ask me where I got my ribbon, y'all, because I have no earthly idea. Kent doesn't like all these weekly life. I know. And maybe we do like the weekly lifestyle like only 2 or 3 times a week, or 2 or 3 times a month, and then maybe the rest I do like a website sale. Barbara, I still need to look. I have not forgotten about you. It is literally on the top of my to-do list. I've not forgotten about you, my friend. Okay, let's see. How do I want to do this? Do we even like these together? And then kind of just, I don't know. If we're just going to go with it. We're going to go with it because I've got to get my ribbon organized so I can find all of my fall. You're good. You're good, Barbara. All of my fall and Christmas ribbon. Like, I need to find it. It's all over the place. Anybody have good ribbon hack storage ideas? If you do, send your girl a message. And that would be me. Send me that message. Because I need help. Oh, shoot. I was going to add some raffia. Should we add some raffia? Hold on, y'all. If I know where my raffia is. Yay to raffia. I can't find it right here. What do y'all think? Raffia or no raffia? Christmas is going to be here. I know. I'm going to cut the tails down. Yes, add it. It'd be cute. Okay. Okay. Your ribbon is a dang mess. Me too, girl. I got it all over the place. Okay. We're going to add the raffia. Because I think it needs a little something. Ooh. Brown raffia? We'll do regular. Ooh. Wait. I've got some yellow. Should we do... Oh gosh, y'all, too many choices. Yellow, okay. Yellow, brown, or regular. Miss Tracy has a great ribbon. Oh, I'll have to look, Maureen. Thank you for letting me know. What do y'all think? Brown, yellow, or regular? All colors, why not? Oh, girl, Miss Denise, you're challenging me here. I think we'll just do regular. Regular. Okay. I do think all 3 would be pretty though, but we're just going to do regular just to save a bit of time because I feel like I've been on here forever. Do I want it? I think I want it in between here and here. Yeah. All right, let's tie this. I love raffia, y'all, but it is an absolute mess. Anybody else have a love-hate relationship with raffia? I love the look it gives, but I really hate cleaning it up. It's like glitter. It's like glitter. Hi, Linda. How are you? All right. Cut this off. Cut that off. And then we'll fluff. And this is way too long. There we go. Okay. What do we think? Too big? Or leave it? I love raffia, but it's an absolute mess. I actually think I really like how big it is. Perfect. Okay. Yay. All right. We're going to glue this down with some hot glue. I usually do a piece of big paper. Of big paper? What do you mean? What does that mean, a piece of big paper? Explain. I don't know what that means. Leave it. Okay. Let's do the smaller one. Oh, heck, y'all. This is gonna be a little baby bow. But maybe I do just this guy. Yeah, I think just a small, I have not. I'm making dinner tonight. I'm having like my own little like homemade Chipotle bowls. So I've got the oven going. I'm just gonna do like just sausage with onion and potato, and I have rice and stuff like that, and pico de gallo. Just do raffia. Oh, we could just do raffia. But that's what I'm making tonight. So as soon as I hop over here, all of that's gonna go in. Yeah, we'll just do raffia. Duh. Great idea, Barbara. Why didn't I think of that? So that's what I'm making. Is that too much raffia? Now this is where I second guess myself. Is that too much? I'll cut it down. I'll cut it down. I promise. I know, I love raffia. I love it. And I have it in a bunch of different colors. Michelle, me too. Me too. Because no matter what I do, no matter how good I am about cleaning up, it's still just everywhere, right? We're having breakfast. Ooh, fun. I love breakfast for dinner. Okay. Oh, that's cute. I like that. All right, let's glue this down. And then we still got to glue our words. I'm over here just, I don't know, talking, not crafting. Oh my gosh, y'all, I love that. We will cut it down just a smidge. Okay, let me clean up all this dang raffia. Love it, but hate it. Y'all, and I think I've had this raffia for like 3 years. I got the big pack from Hobby Lobby, and I haven't run out. All right, let's get these kind of fixed. Yeah, we're busy having fun. Exactly. I'm busy just talking. Alrighty, so that did not stick down. Oh, Boone says hello again. Alrighty, so, oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love that. All right, I'm gonna use my stick fast glue. Okay, this does come with a stand. We're gonna experiment because I wasn't sure how many stands the bigger one needed. So we will see, and of course, my glue is all stopped up. All right. And I'm gonna try not to go heavy on the glue. It would, I agree. Oh my gosh, I'm a mess. Hold on. Both of these things keep lifting. Okay. We need to cut that down. It's a little out of control. All right, then we're gonna do welcome. So let me lay these out. W-E-L. Uh-oh. I thought I lost a letter. Wouldn't be the first time. All right, let me space these how I want them. I'm kind of glad we did the bow first. All right. We're gonna put this on here. Ah! Move. All right. Push that down. Thank you. I actually did pretty decent with the ribbon selection today, y'all. Normally you're like, Alex, no, that one does not go. I'm proud of myself. All right. Gluing these down, and then we will turn these over in just 1 second, and we will add the stands, and then we'll be done, okay? So y'all hit that heart button for me. If you want the link to the cutouts, comment the word August. I want to say it's the third, I promise I can count. It's the third link in the message. And I want to say for the set, it's like 12 or 13. One is 12.5 inches tall and the other is 9.5 inches tall. And it does come with the stands. So, thank you, Tammy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But if you want to join the club to get the transfer that I used, or to get the color of the month, or to join perks, everything is in that message. So when you comment the word August, it will be sent to you. Now, if you're not getting the message, it's probably because you commented another keyword, and that's probably why you're not getting it. So I will post, this in the VIP group if it's easier for you to claim over in there rather than going to the website, because sometimes the website is difficult for some people. So I'm happy to send an invoice if you want the set. You just have to let me know. All right, so we're gonna glue this down. A little bit of glue in the slot. Lay that there. I know, I love pumpkin crafts. Look at that. Oh my gosh, y'all, that is so adorable. Okay, let's see if I do, I'm gonna do one to the side and let's see if it works. Hi, Robbie. Robbie, I'm not, did you just get here, Miss Robbie? Or have you been watching for a little while? I apologize if I missed your comment. We're just gonna do 2 stands and we're gonna see how this sits up. Well, maybe. There we go. And I got a little messy. Thank you. Gluing this down. It might be okay with just one stand, but I want to see, I didn't want to glue it in the middle and then it fall over and then me not be able to see if it works with 2. So the 2 stands might be a little overkill, but I'd rather y'all not have any issues. Gotcha, Miss Robbie. And it stands. What do you think? Look how cute that is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so which one's your favorite? The big one that says welcome, or the small one that says hello fall, or both? I love these. These are really, really cute. Let me know which one is your favorite, and we will pick a winner. Thank you for hanging out with me, y'all. Comment the word August, or make sure you're in the VIP group. I will post a picture up of these. So if you want to claim the cutouts over in there, you totally can do that as well. So the big one, the small one, both, absolutely love them. Hi, Doreen. The big one, I do like the big one. I do. All right, let me go here and we'll pick a winner. Log in with Facebook. But I appreciate y'all being here. Make sure y'all hit the heart button. If you haven't shared the video, please sprinkle it. That helps me out tremendously and gets me in front of new people. And before y'all go anywhere, right down here in the pinned comment, make sure you join the broadcast channel. Facebook, for some reason, is not notifying people when I am live. So I do let y'all know in that channel when I do go live. And if you're getting double messages, I apologize. I just want to make sure that y'all know I'm here. All right, get comments. Love the stencil and the color. I know, this was the color of the month, Miss Barbara. I am obsessed. Okay, and start. I know, the big raffia bow, you don't have a favorite. You can like both of them. That's okay. Hi, Janelle. How are you? All right, hold on. It keeps picking me. Oh my word. What did I pick? Oh, well, y'all, it'd probably be helpful if I didn't filter my own comments to pick from my comments. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. All right, Missy Clanton. Miss Missy, if you are here, or if you see this, send me a message and I will get you your form to fill out. Hi, Lisa Marto. Oh my goodness, Lisa, you're the one that sent me the shirt, correct? I want to say that's correct. I got it. I got it the other day. I cannot wait to wear it. Kathy, it's a shimmer. It's a shimmer, but it kind of does look metallic. So isn't that neat? Yes, Miss Lisa, I got the shirt. I plan on wearing it sometime this week. So do me a favor, Lisa, send me your info and I'll make sure that I have it on when I wear it on my live, okay? What else? Missy, just send me a message and I will get that sent out to you. And y'all go snag these. I am obsessed with these. They're super cute, super easy, and I will be on tomorrow, okay? Y'all have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, guys.